Hey, I'm Willy, and this is my 1988 Pootrol.
Oh, well, yeah, I've met you once and was actually up here.
But, I wasn't even invited then, I just got dragged along.
I didn't even want to go. All I wanted Eric to look at my Safari because I wanted a bar. Yep. And he's like, yeah, I'll look at it, bro. We'll look at it up Thompson's. I was like, I don't want to go up Thompson's. He's like, nah, Thompson's is easy, bro.
Yeah.
The paint job, you've just done that new paint job.
Yep.
You did it recently before this as well, like not long ago.
Yes, pretty much went with a BMW M3 blue.
Yeah.
And it was kind of like a turquoise and some lights, and then a real nice light blue in the sunlight. I put Raptor on the bottom thinking it's going to save me quite a bit of money because I'm not going to worry about scratching up the paint. Pretty much wherever I pushed a panel in, it'd crack the Raptor.
Oh.
And then that's where the moisture would start getting into it. And I had a lot of rust in the sills.
Yeah.
So luckily Structural Shop sells the sill replacement kit. When I pulled it all back, I decided I'm here, I might as well paint it.
Yeah.
Pretty much ended up with this colour because no one's going to really go with this colour. It's not something that people would fancy. Yeah, so this is what I've done the clear coat to make it, give it that pearl effect. It's literally stuff that I brought from Spotlight, but man, like, I'm on a budget.
Oh, is it literally like glitter?
Pretty much. Yeah, when you mix it in with the clear coat, it actually looks like a professional pearl, but it's just easier to get and fucking cheaper.
Oh, you got a bit going on here.
Yeah. So pretty much standard TD42 silver top that fucking bolted turbo on it.
So the silver tops, apparently they hold a bit more boost, do they?
That and black top turbos are very expensive.
Oh, okay.
So I've pretty much just gone for the cheaper option.
Right.
I'd like to go to black top turbo at one point, but I'm not too worried about it too much.
Did you put this motor in?
Yeah, so this is the third motor that I've had in this so far. The first motor that was in it actually went pretty well. Like,
I was going to bring that up because on the way over here I was thinking as soon as he pops that bonnet I'm going to check if his turbo's still welded on.
The first motor had a fucking ching chong turbo slapped on, well, not slapped, welded onto it.
Yeah. And
it had a lot of fucking leaks and whatnot, but that's pretty much typical for TD42. And before we're doing our South Island trip, I kind of blew that up just driving home.
Yeah.
It just happened out of the blue, wasn't feeding it or nothing. Oh well, boys, cancel that South Island trip. She's dead. So I brought a engine off one of the boys 2 months before we had to go down south. Pretty much bolted that turbo on that's on it right now, which is a GT30 fast spool from Turbo Bits. Okay. It's got a 0.49 rear housing on it, so it's very tiny and comes onto boost pretty good. That engine was fine, but by the time we had gotten back from South Island, it was leaking like a sieve and just a lot of blow-by. Yeah, man, like, it did pretty well for not dying down South Island. There was a lot of Ks on it.
Yeah. I feel like these motors, they last a while once they start falling apart, eh?
Yep. I mean, like, I'm pretty sure a lot of places down south still have my oil stains everywhere.
Yeah.
Pretty much decided I wanted to get another engine for it, and then the old one I'll just slap in the bush truck. It still runs and everything, it's just a bit leaky.
Did it cost you heaps to get this set up?
So I actually brought this off my mate. You remember Ash? Yep. Yeah, so that bush truck that you remember him by, that's the engine right there. Managed to score the intake manifold off him.
Yeah, it looks nice.
Which was, it's pretty good. And still have the trundles manifold off my old engine that I had put onto this one. And just 38mm external wastegate and all the noises.
Yeah, following you up here, like on the road, every time I went the window down, I was like, sounds like there's a jet taking off next to me.
Yeah, so It's actually funny. The exhaust flange on this is restricting it quite a lot.
Oh, the flange.
So it's made it sound like a 6-bit Duramax taking off.
Yeah.
Which I like it, but it's not helping it because it's choking up down low pretty bad.
Right.
But yeah, that's just another thing I'll eventually get round to. I'll probably go back to internal wastegate because I do need to put this through cert before South Island this year. That's pretty much this year's dilemma, trying to get it all certified.
You got the top mount intercooler, which I got no intercooler. That's probably pretty important, I guess.
Yeah, especially being 12mm. Like, I'd love to go a front mount, but I'm still running the AC in this, and I couldn't think of choking it up that much. It's something I'd like to do, but at the same time, having the AC is just something you don't want to get rid of.
Oh yeah, it's not worth it for me.
Yeah.
What details do you have about the fuel pump and the boost pressures and stuff?
So it's a Clive Island 180cc 12mm pump. Kind of being cowboy tuned at the moment. I still need to take it down to the boys at Profab and Mechanical to get it all tuned, but they're also going to be who I take it through cert.
Oh, okay. So at the same time, maybe?
Yeah, that's pretty much my goals at the moment. Try and get them to certify it and tune it.
Yeah.
It's on 25 psi at the moment, but that's when you're really feeding it. I barely see it.
Oh, okay.
The wastegate on this is not really the greatest, and if you give it full shit, it tends to jam open, and yeah, it's just a pain in the ass.
So your I guess it would be the compressor side is a good size, like it's not wasting it.
Yeah. I did look at getting like a G turbo or UFI, but I can't fault this turbo at the moment, so I don't really see the point in getting rid of a turbo that's working fine to get a expensive turbo.
Well, it works better than mine, that's for sure. And you don't have a snorkel at the moment?
So when I painted it, I got a new guard and I was like, I can't chop it up.
That's fair.
So pretty much it's set up for a snorkel. I just need to get around to getting someone to fab up a bonnet entry snorkel.
Right, yeah.
And then most of the engine bay fab work was done by my mate at Central North Island Fab. Like the brackets for the top mount intercooler was done by him. This J-pipe, airbox, even the piping going to the turbo was all done by him.
You still don't have a winch?
Oh shit, so Eric done me a solid. I pretty much drew up a bull bar fucking...
Bit of a plan.
Yeah, didn't want to be like everyone else that went in and was like, just build me a bar.
Yeah.
Kind of had an idea of how I done it, and Eric actually just smashed it out of the park and exceeded my expectations when it came down to it.
True. He's good at following plans, is he?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. That's good to tell people. Like if they have something in particular that they want, he can make it happen how they want it.
Yeah. So yeah, good old Lust Customs bar. This thing's smashed quite a few things and has not bent one bit.
Oh, sweet. He builds them pretty solid.
Yeah. I mean, like, I've seen his work go against quite a few different bars, and I wouldn't go anywhere else apart from Lust Customs.
Okay.
I've got the winch at home.
Yeah.
Eric has been pretty busy at the moment. I mean, like, I'm not rushing him. I don't really need the winch at the moment.
Yeah.
But he just needs to put plates to mount the winch onto.
Oh, okay.
And then I'll be able to mount my Bush Ranger winch into it.
Oh, sick.
The reason why I call this the Pootrol is because it's actually registered as a Safari. So the chassis is Safari.
Oh.
The cab is a Patrol though.
Right.
So hence why I've just called it Pootrol, because it's pretty much a Patrol, but not exactly a Patrol.
You got any questions to me?
You were mentioning you changed the suspension on it.
Yeah, so the front radius arms are Black Hawk 80 series style radius arms that I brought from Trundles. Pretty much made this so much desirable on the road. Like, I've never had issues after putting that on. It's just on a 4-inch suspension lift with 2-inch blocks all round. The rear's got upper adjustable control arms from Trundles. I want to order the lower ones just so I can push the diff further back in the rear. Because, yeah, I keep munching the guards and whatnot.
With those radius arms, are they longer than stock?
Yeah, so they do push the front diff quite far forwards.
Which is quite good on these, isn't it? Like,
yeah, honestly, I'd recommend getting them.
Switching to these, did you have to put a longer drive shaft in?
Nope.
Oh, sick, so it's perfect.
Yeah.
Cool.
Like I said, it's probably the easiest kit to put into these.
Okay, and they look quite level as well on this lift.
Yeah, so they actually have a drop box as well.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, so it pretty much pushes it down and then pushes it out.
Yep. That's probably, I mean, it looks like where you'd want them.
Yep.
Suppose you've been in any scary situations with it?
There was one instance literally just down there. Me and the bro Ash went down to go get a Red Bull from the dairy and decided we'll go up Thompson's just because it was wet and it was a bit more fun.
Yeah.
And that line down there was a lot different, and I didn't want to smash into the bank because you pretty much had to drop down and just hit the bank and then carry on. So I tried running the top line and pretty much felt it pick both wheels up on the side. So I just turned a little into it and then put my foot down. I kicked the arse end round, lifted those back of the side wheels up even more, and luckily for me it just leveled out to be able to drop down. And yeah, definitely needed new undies after that.
Imagine if you put it on its side.
Yep. Oh, well, I don't know if you are familiar with track out Kopu.
I don't think so.
Yeah. So it's pretty much you want to take a quad bike or Suzuki through it, or just something small, unless you've got a bush truck that's locked up and is ready to drag along its side.
Yeah.
This thing went through there with no winch, and my mate's trials truck with the kinetic rope just absolutely heaving it through on the places where it was literally on its side. It's just, yeah, it leans over so much that I'd never take a safari through it unless it's a bush truck ever again.
Yeah, so obviously the first thing I noticed before I even seen it, just from photos and that, you always see the seats. Actually, when I see you driving, I see the seats through the windows.
Yeah, so I'm not exactly sure originally where they're from, but they're bucket seats that were in one of the boys' bush trucks that they had purchased, and they didn't want them because these are pretty skinny seats. They're even skinny for me.
Right.
So I said I'll swap you my factory seats and chuck these in.
So they on like the stock rails? Like, can you get woofs?
But I do need to replace these seats anyway, so I'll probably put these into my bush truck.
Surely, like, I don't know anything about cert, but I would have thought seats would be like one of the easier things to get certified.
Yeah, but also with this being so worn out,
yeah,
it's actually very uncomfortable to drive in, because if you can see that, those are the springs.
Yep.
It's worn out all the way through, and I've done South Island like that.
A lot of people, pretty much everyone recommends AU Falcon. It's AU Falcon? Yeah.
Oh, BA.
BF it'll be.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Bucket seats out of those.
I have considered getting them, but there's another thing about being different. Like,
Yep.
I'm still picking things that people haven't done.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm kind of like, I like to be unique, obviously, but at the same time, I really like doing the popular thing just because I know it works and I know it's easy to get parts for and stuff like that.
Yep. Yeah.
I mean, that's why I bought a Safari, because they're so popular, people actually make parts for them.
Yep. Trying to be unique with how many Safaris and Pootrols are out there.
Yeah.
It's actually pretty fucking hard. A lot of it just comes down to making your own shit or If
Yeah.
you know someone that makes good shit, get them to try and make different shit.
Yeah.
Hence why I've Lust Customs bar.
Plus,
Eric?
he's very he's definitely, well, your bar you designed, but if he designs you something, it's usually pretty what's the word, unique, I guess.
Yeah, so he will never produce the exact same bar.
Yeah.
He likes to know that you're the only one driving around with that style of bar.
That's pretty cool though.
Man, like, people do try and copy him. There have been some nice bars that have been copied off Eric,
Yeah.
and there's been some pretty bad failures, but
He gets a bit of hate for some of his bars because they're so different.
Yep.
People aren't used to seeing them. They're like, oh man, what's that?
yeah, man, like, that's the thing about Eric. He doesn't really care what a lot of people say. He's just living his own world.
Oh, that's good because that's the only way to do what you want. Steering wheel?
So that was already in the truck when I brought it,
Oh,
but it's just a Skulls deep dish steering wheel.
Is it like a good position? Like when you're sitting there, it's not too far forward or anything?
With how long it's been in the truck, I'm actually pretty familiar with it.
Yeah.
The only downside to the bucket seats is you do sit a bit to the side,
Oh,
so
right.
you end up kind of driving like that. But man, like, I've just gotten used to it. Every time I drive someone else's Safari or Pootrol, it's just, this feels weird.
Yeah. Why am I so straight?
Yeah, so door cards I made myself.
Oh, cool.
Absolute headache to do. I've pretty much just gotten some MDF boards. In theory, it seems easy, just trace it and cut it, but when it came to putting all the mounting clips in, I don't know if you can see it that well, but they don't line up perfect. The foam on it is actually from Temu.
So,
It's just that adhesive stuff that people put on their boats and jet skis and whatnot.
like grip, is it, what do they put it on the jet skis for, just grip?
Yeah, just flooring grip.
Yep.
I thought, since it's like designed for boats, this being in like bog holes and river crossings, it doesn't matter if it gets freaking wet.
That's kind of a good point. I don't think about that sort of stuff until it's too late. You got down there, you got the UHF and then boost gauge, is it?
Yeah, so it's a bit of a spaghetti junction in there.
Is that it? Can you even see that gauge when you're driving?
Surprisingly, you can.
Okay.
Just when I went to go put it in, I pretty much just sat down and put it in a whole lot of different positions and was like, oh yeah, that seems good. I'll just slap it there.
Yeah.
Then like, I would like to go to a 14-in-1 Defy gauge on the dash just to keep it all tidy, but
I used to have one of them. That's what that big hole is in my dash.
oh true.
I was just looking at the gear sticks and I was thinking, is the driveline and everything all stock?
Yep. So pretty much with the 2-inch body lift,
Oh yeah.
it does make the 4-drive selector on the transfer case a pain in the ass.
Oh.
So you pretty much have to notch out the tunnel just for it to be able to go all the way down into 4 low.
And you've done that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I ever built one of these again, I would never do a 2-inch body lift. It's just an absolute pain in the ass because you got to adjust so much for it.
Because what did you say? 4-inch bigger springs and then 2-inch body lift, is it?
Yep.
I like that because, well, obviously you've just explained that it's not perfect, but
Yep.
surely it would be nice having shorter springs because I got the 6-inch springs and they're a pain. Like you've got all the lift but less movement everywhere. I don't know.
Yeah, so the 4-inch does make it a bit more stable, just not having 6-inch travel, but
still having the height.
yeah.
Yeah. What were the tyres again?
Cooper STT Pros.
35-inch.
Yeah. I've had quite a few tyres on this and these are probably the best tyres I've ever had on it.
Yeah.
Just, it sticks to the road in the wet and man, like when I've needed traction, I've found it with these.
So what do you got for exhaust?
I can't remember what brand it was or what that I had brought,
Yeah.
but it's at the moment it's a 3-inch straight through,
So you got no mufflers?
no mufflers, but my mate at Central North Fab has set it up so that when I do need to put my muffler back on, it's all V-band and
Oh, sick.
just bolt it straight back in and then I'm good to go. But I don't know if you notice, it is actually pretty quiet.
You reckon?
Fucking in the truck, it sounds pretty
No,
quiet.
why is it?
It's mostly it takes noise and
Turbo.
noise.
Yeah.
Actually a lot of exhaust noise out of it, which is nice.
Is that just because of the turbo?
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure it's that flange on the back of the turbo choking it up,
Oh, okay.
which I do enjoy having it sound like a Duramax, but it's gonna change and it's pretty much just gonna sound like every other straight pipe TD. The muffler for this, it is a big unit, but it pretty much sounds exactly the same with the muffler on as well.
Yeah. Steel, mild steel or stainless? I can't really tell.
Stainless.
Yeah,
but
it's dirty stainless.
Yeah, pretty much need to get a rear bar put on it so that I can mount the mud flaps properly. For now, it's just literally bolted onto the flares in the guards.
Yeah, I was just going to say, I've always thought it looks cool because I've always hated how mud flaps look on mine. No matter what I do, I just can't make them look cool. This actually looks all right.
Yeah, the chains came on after the South Island because pretty much this one here, how it's all worn out, it kept, like, even in the strong winds, it'd flick it up into the tyre and just rub, and it just made a horrendous noise.
Oh, you do some pretty tough tracks and you haven't really had any damage on the back or what?
Yeah, so ideally I'd like to get sliders and a rear bar done and then eventually do the scrub bars and whatnot, but
So you want bar work like all round?
yeah, but at the same time, once the bush truck's going, this thing's not really going to be hitting the hard tracks. It will still get taken out, but I just won't be hitting things as hard.
That bush truck was was it Navara?
Yeah, so it's a D22 cab on top of a short wheelbase chassis.
Yeah, and it's like really, the cab's high as
Yeah, set it up so that I don't have to put too much of a lift into it. I'd rather have it on 2-inch springs but as much travel as possible rather than having it jacked up so that I can fit 40s and whatnot. But
yeah.
the height it's at now, it should fit 40s pretty easy. But yeah, that's just a work in progress. It'll eventually get mid-wheelbase set up.
Yep. And this was, I see, so it's literally welded to the chassis.
Yeah, so I'll grab the hitch
Yeah,
out
sick.
for it. So yeah, pretty much just a adjustable height tow hitch on it. It's pretty heavy duty.
Yeah, that actually looks solid, it is.
Yeah, bro. I haven't had issues with it at all. And well, I've smoked it so many times on tracks because I've forgotten to take it out. And
Even today you didn't take it out.
yeah, and yeah, I definitely felt it on one of the holes we went through.
Right.
The only downside to having this is if I want to put like a motorbike rack on the back of it, how they're pretty much a generic hitch style,
Yeah.
I can't. So I've got to get custom shit made for everything. But I mean, like, trailer's fine. Or having it been bolted or welded to the chassis is in a bit of a, I don't know, fucking weird one.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I don't think I'm going to bend the chassis, but at the same time, you never know what's going to happen.
I complain about how long stuff, I'm always spending time on mine, never get to use it, but I feel like you do heaps more. Like
Yep.
But I've spent ages painting and like, I've painted barely any of it. You just did yours all at once.
Yeah, pretty much it just comes down to dedicating some time to it. I mean, like, most weekends I'll work for my flatmates doing marquees.
Right. Oh, yeah.
So that has helped quite a lot with building this because it's extra money coming in.
You wouldn't have much time left though by the time you
Yeah, so luckily over the holidays when I done the rust work and the paint, we didn't really have much jobs on, and if we did, it was quickly smash out the job and then back into the workshop and working on this.
Oh, yeah, cool.
There were days where I didn't even want to go down to the workshop, but I just forced myself to go down because I knew if I didn't, then it'd just keep ticking over and I'd never get it done.
Yeah. So what do you got back here for your drawers?
Right, so there's a reason why I'm pretty much the packing mule for everyone. In here is pretty much, well, when I set it up, the drawers, I wanted to still sleep in the back of it. And because low roof, you don't have that extra headspace.
Yeah.
So I wanted a pretty low profile drawer setup.
Yeah.
Just so that I can actually sit up in the back of the truck when I've got the mattress in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've literally just got a foam mattress for it, but it does the job.
So when you fold do you fold the middle seats down and then the mattress is pretty flat?
Yeah, and this board slides out across and then it fills in that gap in between the drawers and the seats.
So it's like a full-size queen mattress sort of thing, or?
Well, I'm just a single man, so I've literally just got a single mattress that sits on that side.
Oh, yeah.
The fridge goes here, and then I've got cupboards that sit further up for pretty much all my food and whatnot when I'm out camping.
Do you just put them, like they're not in at the moment, or?
Nah, I took them out.
Okay. Yeah, and that's the thing with mine. I've got the big double bed in the back, but then you can't really fit a fridge very easily.
Yeah. Man, I've never had to put a fucking bigger mattress than a single in. It's normally just me and the dog out camping anyway.
I used to use the double a fair bit, but not for the last 5 years, right?
Fair enough. But yeah, so the reason why I'm the pack mule for everyone when we go out for driving and whatnot, literally just full of tools, like specialty tools and whatnot. So yeah, this is pretty much all the spare parts. I've got spare oil lines, spare water lines, spare glow plugs and whatnot, connectors, shrink wrap, just a lot. Oh, definitely spare bearings, because typical SAFs like to do their wheel bearings. And yeah, like pulleys, spare tie rod ends.
Yeah,
pretty much just anything that I've thought of is in here.
I'm real bad with that. I've got like no spare parts.
Yeah, like a shitload of dog turds.
What are they?
Dog turds.
What's that?
Plug up the tyres if you get a flatty. Spare clutch slave cylinder. Just, a lot of spare parts. This drawer does tend to get raided by the boys if we're having to fix one of the trucks. They just help themselves and just, I don't really care half the time, as long as they get put back.
Yeah.
Then along the sides I got wheel bearing grease, copper E's, this is like Easy Glide, CRC and degreaser. Old tray depot drills, and then I got impact gun, the rattle guns in the bag up front. And then in front of the drawers, pretty much have my horied up 12 volt set up.
Oh, yep.
So yeah, the fridge just plugs into this hardcore bank, and then I've got the spare battery just sitting here. Got brake fluid, coolant, engine oil, just anything that I need really. And then pretty much just runs to a cheap 12 volt dual battery set up in the engine bay.
Is that just a car battery? Solid.
Yeah, she's definitely done on a budget. It's not the best, but it does the job. It done South Island for quite a few weeks, so
yeah,
I'm not complaining about it. I would like to get a decent setup, but
yeah,
all in good time.
I was thinking of doing a car battery like that, but I don't think they're good to have inside because they can gas. I think.
Yeah, pretty much every time I'd camp up, the windows are definitely always cracked open. Definitely want to risk that.
Nah, that's pretty much the main reason I got a proper AGM on my last setup.
Yeah, but yeah, this is literally the cheap dual battery setup that I've got. Just runs off the main battery on a 12 volt lead all the way to the back, and then powers that second battery in the hardcore power bank.
Oh, so it's just a voltage sensitive relay?
Yep, nothing too fancy with this thing.
I mean, I've kind of upgraded to a bit of a more fancy setup. You don't really get much benefit out of it most of the time, I feel.
Yeah.
Like the basic stuff does everything you really need, well, everything I really need.
Yeah. Man, like, when you go down south, having a proper setup makes things so much nicer, but
right.
Man, like, I proved that I could do a couple of weeks on that whole setup without having any issues.
Yeah, well, if you've got a 12-volt fridge and like you can charge your stuff, then
Yep.
I don't really know what else you need.
Yeah, well, the fridge stayed a lot colder than it should have, but I was not complaining. The meat didn't defrost or
Yeah,
anything, and milk stayed pretty cold, so
yeah, that's all you can ask for, I suppose.
bit of a slushy milk, but I'm not complaining.